Thank you for tuning in. I'm not doing the introduction today because I don't want to talk to you necessarily from a Blue Dog perspective or any label perspective. I just want to talk to you as an American and as a human being. Adam Kokesh, if you're not familiar with him, he is a veteran who is adamantly opposed to getting us into any more of these horrific wars. And he just made a video a few days ago that really struck me, and I want to point everyone to that video. He warned us of what will happen if we go to war with Iran. He warned us of the horrors we will face. He talked about the horrors we faced in World War II, the guilt of so many people dying, your friends dying, the guilt of the people that soldiers had to kill in the line of duty. And, you know, there's something else to this too, something Adam didn't cover. Look at our national debt. And I know you think I'm going to just talk about money. No, let me make this clear. This is not about money. But our national debt is the size of our economy, and it's growing faster. The reason I bring up the money is because we have to take care of our veterans. We have a moral obligation to do that. And you know what I'm afraid of? I'm afraid that one day the money is not going to be there. I'm afraid that if we keep fighting these wars and our veterans come back with PTSD and everything else, and we know we need to take care of them, but what happens one day when we have to look them in the eye and say, yeah, the law says that you deserve this money, but it's not there. We've run out of people to borrow from. We've run out of an economy to tax. We have no source anymore. We can't pay you. Do you all want to see that happen? Did you know that we're still taking care of Vietnam vets? That's right, the Vietnam War in the 60s. Here we are, a half a century later, we're still having to take care of them. And we should take care of them. Just like we need to take care of the veterans from Afghanistan and Iraq. Do we need another war on top of that? Given our national debt, you know that the war in Iraq is going to cost us at least $1 trillion when it's all said and done. It'll probably be a lot more than that when you factor in a next half a century of paying veterans benefits. We can't afford this. And if we keep doing this, sooner or later, our veterans, they're going to be the ones that suffer because of this. And not only our veterans, but our elderly. I mean, think about it. Sure, we pay for Social Security and Medicare, but where do you think the government's going to get the money when they have nowhere else to turn? When China gets sick of loaning us money, and the Arab oil sheiks get sick of loaning us money, and there's nobody left in this country with money because our whole economy is fueled by war, there's not going to be anywhere left to turn, and they're going to take it out of Social Security and Medicare. We have a moral obligation to stop this war. If we go to war with Iran, you thought Iraq was bad? Let me tell you something. Iraq is a divided country. And at least there, a lot of people wanted to see Saddam Hussein brought down. But in Iran, yeah, there are some divisions. But I'll tell you one thing. Most of the people of Iran do support their system of government. And if we attack them, they will unify. And whatever the war in Iraq cost us in human lives and in debt, a war in Iran will be at least twice as much. If you care about America's future, I don't care what you are. I don't care if you're a Republican, a Democrat, a conservative, a liberal, a socialist, a progressive, a moderate, a libertarian. I don't care. If you care about our future, you need to do everything in your power to stop this war. Adam Kokesh is organizing, veterans for Ron Paul. Whether you support Ron Paul or not, this war needs to be stopped. And I would encourage everyone, call your senators, call your House reps, send them letters, whatever. Contact them in some way, shape, or form and tell them we don't want a war with Iran. Now, I could go on, but I think Adam Kokesh covered it better than I ever could, so I'm just going to point you to his video. Click the annotation at the top of this video to lead you straight to what he has to say about this. You'll get a veteran's perspective. Thank you for tuning in to another American exercising his First Amendment rights. This is the WAG signing off.
Why do they always send the